school, go so to the university, and come and sit down with us at home. And that happens if you don't start now. So from our division, we want to advise you, start now. And make sure you live here with a job. And make sure you also understand and interact with us. Because we are here and not for the classwork only, to support you so that you can develop your own business. And these businesses, there are activities in the university that can help you develop that business. And before you make irrational decisions, you are being advised about changing the courses yesterday. Let me give you one scenario. Everybody who comes to the university feel they must do education because that is where their job is. That is temporary. And already there is a red flag. Everybody wants to move to education. But currently, the data outside there shows that we have over 4,000 teachers who have qualified, who have not even got jobs outside there. And those that are in the universities are almost 4 times those who are currently doing education. 4 times that number. Now, for those 4,000 to be absorbed, and the ones who are currently there to be absorbed, so that you are absorbed, it may take a long time. So, interrogate and ask yourself, now that I've submitted for this course, and I want to move this side, what will happen? Currently, nationally, we have few people doing agriculture, environment, natural resources, things like those courses. And those courses have jobs and have opportunities. But just because you know somebody who never got a job, you don't go there because you feel you will not get a job. I want you to make rational decisions. Now, let me come back to this issue of self-employment. You need to look around, right from your village, or from the town, or the estates where you are, right from here, and examine in your mind, what am I good in? I'm not talking about innovations. And you can innovate something that once you innovate it, the Directorate of Intellectual Property that Dr. Becky was talking about is going to help you to build that idea to a business, and you form your own company, and by the time you leave here, you are an employee. So how do we do that at the University of Eldoret? Start now and start thinking about that. We have what we call Innovation Week. That Innovation Week is normally held in this ground where we are, and for this year it's going to be on 15th to 17th of October. Immediately you get into your department, try to think, can you have anything to show? Even if it is rudimentary, we will help you to build it up. And once you come up with a good idea, the Directorate of the IPMO is going to help you to protect that idea, what we call patenting. And the university will do that for you free of charge. That is, the university will pay the government body that helps you to preserve that innovation. Once that innovation has been protected, that it is your idea, nobody can steal it from you, then the same department will help you to look for partners who can build that idea to a business, what we call commercialization. So when that idea reaches up there, it becomes, you can commercialize it, and then it will be yours. And once we link you to people who can help you to commercialize, you will have your company and you will be in money. I would like all of you to register and participate in this innovation week so that you can be able to nurture your ideas. Are we together on that? Are we together? Please, if you have heard me, just raise up your hand. I don't know whether people at the back have heard that. Thank you very much. So we are ready to help you. Already we have partners who will hold your hands. And that will make you a better person. There are several universities in the world right now that when you come out of your university, you must have your innovation. And research has it that the bulk of innovation comes from undergraduates. Undergraduates and TVETs, number one. Number two is lecturers. The last ones are professors like us. You know, the professors, the head is already destroyed. There's nothing new they can come. But you still have a fresh mind. So make use of that, and we are going to support you so that you come up with your innovation. Please note these dates, 15th, 17th of October will be the date for the Innovation Week. Number two, there are also other activities we hold in this university with several partners. And this one is Agribusiness Trade Fair. Agribusiness Trade Fair. Now, this, we have been holding it for the last 17 years. We are going to hold it in 2 weeks' time. That is from 11th to 13th of September. We are going to hold the 18th Agribusiness Trade Fair. That is held in the old campus on the other side. When you go through Gate B, I think some of you may not even have gone there, but it's on the other side. Now, this is a 3-day activity. We bring all those people in agribusiness. We have noted that most of the youths do not like agriculture. But here is where we have technologies which you can use. Agriculture does not mean you have to take a djembe and soil your hands and whatnot. Soiling your hands is excellent, but there are ways you can use digital means and different things, ways of doing agriculture. So in agribusiness also is an opportunity for you. When your time here, you will have 4 of them. Start now when this one will. There's no reason why you should allow yourself not to graduate. But the devil would like to pull you down. There will be obstacles being put in front of you to pull you down. And first of all is peer pressure. I want you, as a researcher, we have been doing some research. Like now, can you please just look at your neighbor? Just check next to you. In church, we do that a lot. Just look at your neighbor. See how the hair is. We have the Catholics. The number of Catholics here is so many, and we are so faithful at home. When we come here, only a quarter goes to the church and participate with the Catholics. We have the Muslims. There are very many here. Just a few. Most are better than us. We'll find more or less all the Muslims will be going to their church. They are normally better than some of us. Then you have the Christian Union. All those Christian churches, all the Pentecostals, whatnot, charismatic churches and etc. are members of the Christian Union. Christian Union and the SPA always meet in Perry Hall on the other side of the campus. But we find the number who goes there very few. The last time we did analysis, there were over 58 churches in Christian Union. And you can find only 1,500. Why? Because at home you think you go there to church because of your parents. Here you know you're free, you don't. I want to advise you, my daughters and my sons, that uphold your faith. Uphold your faith and focus on what has brought you here. Otherwise, there is a lot of distraction that you can enter into. Some of you came here the day before the other day as students, as daughters. hands of their fathers. Within a short time now that you are staying out of college, some of you are going to become wives who are cooking for their husbands before they come to school. Similarly, some of the boys are going to be husbands who are managing wives and even children 8 months who can't make it because there's the competition for that kind of knowledge. So I want to advise you, please remember that we all have our faiths. We have to maintain that faith, and we must know that if we indulge in things that didn't bring us here, then definitely we are going to miss our goal which has brought us here. Sorry, I've talked so for a longer time, but I wanted to explain everything. Requesting, I don't know if there is any question I can handle quickly so that I can move. But before that, there's one of us who just came in. Prof, good, just come. Yesterday, there was a man who was an MC. I don't know whether this one looks like him, the one who was there yesterday. He's the one who was our MC yesterday. He can introduce himself. Good morning again. Praise the Lord. I've noticed that the DBC has decided to be the bishop this morning. And I think that's very nice so that we can start with that routine. Professor Elias Onyango Kyudo. I am in the School of Agriculture and Biotechnology in the Department of Seed Crop and Horticultural Sciences. But I'm here because I'm the Director of Resource Mobilization and Strategic Initiative. Thank you. Thank you. There's one which is not saying Professor Kyudo is also the chairman of board of professors in this university. Thank you.
Asante, tupigie makofi profesa wetu. Thank you very much our DVC. Let's turn to your neighbor and look at the phone. Alisave namba yako kama darling ama honey. Aliweka gari. Chumvi ama sukari. Kile kuomba namba gani? Karibu our director ICT.
Mornings, pressure. This is the ICT. Yeah, I'm sure there are people here who have to do IT, and commerce. So together, last. Today I'm here as the ICT to tell you something about this. And I will be brief, not of deep. Yeah, all of you know what ICT is. Let's expect someone who doesn't know that. So, this is the directorate that provides the ICT. It is under the office of the VC. So, what are the sections in this directorate? What I want to tell you. We have 5 sections in this directorate. One is network administration. So, this is the section that provides and manages our network. Wi-Fi, probably some of you are using that now. I see most of you are with their phone, so using that. Use access points now provide you that service, as well as LAN, operating network, fiber optic networks. We have server rooms. Actually, in each of these buildings you can see here, we have a room allocated for SE, for server, host, server network. So that is the network administration unit. And it is found in our main office. Our main office is somewhere there. So if you follow me, you need to know it. So one of these roads, end of it, turn left, look down a bit, turn right, go to the end of that road. Then you reach the end, the building on your left hand side. That is where we have the ICT office. So most of these sections are found there, except one. Now, second is the operations and maintenance section. So this is the section that handles the maintenance. This section is now found in the building behind you, which is that one. So that is housed there. Next is systems administration unit or section. So that manages our ERP as well as emails. Yeah, maybe you have heard of that systems. That's our computer use. So that is the third unit. Next, we have the webmaster unit. Webmaster unit. That one is responsible for managing our website. Yeah. As you have seen, there are many systems on the website. So, that management. Then we have what? We have large user support. So this is the unit that receives complaints or comments, requests from the users, that is members of staff as well as students. So I remember yesterday there was a question. I think that was about was it? Bottom. Maybe someone cannot log the bottom. But then I said, so that is not a new question. So you have so many such requests, many days. So we just need to set your account. Probably you have forgotten your password. Just need to give us that request. You just communicate to us. Now, what are the methods of communication? We can make conversation that. And we have notice boards. So be on the lookout for email. Let people email. You can move. Through our website, we have a job desk. Now, if you go to the website, down there, just around where we have your portal section. Student portal and staff portal. There is what? Staff support and student. Just click on the student support, fill in your request, give us your name and your number, then it will arrive. So make sure that you use that. And if you commit people to be using that mostly, and having to walk to our offices. So please let's use that most of that support. That's for both students and we also communicate to you through WhatsApp. We also use that. So that's not an actual method of communication. Nowadays is official. So that is an official method of communication. So we have a way of getting the WhatsApp group of the classes. So it's of course, starting of course is the class web. Where are WhatsApp? So we sending messages to class. So that's very important. We understand. We also have photos and sometimes we'll be posting these messages on the website. So you should look at where you have a section for news, other news. So you can post things. So those are our sections. And we usually do provide functions, various functions, all these various functions, network, staff support. We also provide communication. So ICT is very important for providing communication, access to information, support for classes. That's academic work. You see, ICT is administrative, but we support classes. For example, it's support for update, which director is here. So we have to provide that platform for audio classes. We also support classes through meetings. So we have online classes that will be doing that. So it's us who usually create those online classes. Certainly we will be getting requests from various lecturers to create classes using the Zoom facility. It is not a tool, but rather discussed one that can support many slide groups. So it's actually me who creates groups. Also create meetings. Not only do we have meetings, this is our special because meeting. For example, what I just remember that now at the time now. Even a meeting that is late, is that created, that I did. So members. Now we are supposed to start this meeting. Please, don't search for that. Because it's a very important meeting taking place here. That's one of my jobs. That interruption has been amefanya saa hii. So that's my daily work. To offer you services to do all these things. So my comment is, each with you to be responsible. And because I need ICT, please make sure that you use ICT facilities using appropriate ethics, policies, regulations. You know, we have policies running ICT uses. We have an ICT policy. Yeah. For example, you should not be able to use our internet to load back videos. So that's not allowed. That's actually in our website, in our policy. So you get that you have that. ICT policy is online. It's on our website, so you can have a look at it, so that you are on the safe side. We have regulations that you need to follow, and have a lot of them. Not even the UOE policies and regulations. Even the policy. The second is one that I want to tell you about, which is data protection laws. So that is very important because it has been not followed by some people. I understand that people do not have follow that yeah. So make sure that you pass through that session and come conversation with it. You find some provisions in it. For example, just say that private data should be protected. Whether it is members of staff data or students. Because there are things whereby the class that made available details about members of the class to other party to a company. So that is not allowed. Because you don't have permission from the owners of that data. So you know that you are within that nation. You need to pass through it. Make yourself. So my aim is to wish you well and ensure that you follow law, rules. Read very well. Be readers. Because we have seen good that will be a weak point to many people. Be readers. So that you have to perform well. In the future, you can become one of these people you are seeing here in front. So make sure that you put effort and be able to succeed. Like, be serious people. Be serious in life. So that's one comment that I even read. Lack of serious. Be serious. Life is yours. Your life doesn't belong to your parents. No, not a different person. Life is yours, so make sure that you are serious in it. With those few comments, I wish to stop there. We'll be communicating soon through this communication systems. Just remember, we are yet to get your emails. So each one of you should have your email.